Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today, based on the title of the video, I'm going to tell you guys my review of Thor Love and Thunder. Now, I watched this movie on the 8th of July because I wanted to avoid spoilers. And I'm going to say my thoughts right now. Basically, the movie was actually really good, but it had some, bad things about it. I'm going to start off with the good things. I'm going to start off with the most obvious one. Gore the God Butcher. He was a fantastic villain. I really liked him, and at some points I was actually on his side because I actually understood his motivation and why he wanted to kill all gods, and it actually made sense. So, Gore the God Butcher was absolutely fantastic. Christian Bale gave a fantastic performance, and every scene Gore the God Butcher is in, he absolutely steals the show. And every scene he's in, I always focus on him and forget about the other characters. That's how good the character is. Now, the other good things are some of the jokes. Some of the jokes were actually really funny, and I remember the whole cinema was absolutely laughing because of the jokes. But there were some of them that didn't land, that were just awkward and not funny and just generic MCU humor. So I'm glad that there are jokes that actually made me laugh, instead of jokes that didn't make me laugh and just becomes awkward. So I'm glad that happened. And the other good thing was some parts of the story was actually very good, and sometimes I was actually very focused on the movie. This is actually the first ever Phase 4 movie that I wasn't, not interested of. Well, I'm interested in all of the Phase 4 movies except for Eternals and Black Widow, but this is actually the first ever movie where, like, I'm actually interested. Maybe it was my disappointment of Multiverse of Madness that made me interested in this movie, and I have to say, this movie is way better than Multiverse of Madness. Uh, but I think that it could have been better. So I'm gonna say the bad things. Pretty much everything that didn't work. I'm gonna start off with Thor himself. He is so dumb. He is so stupid, and sometimes he doesn't take things seriously. But there are some scenes where I actually, liked him. For example, the ending scene where Gore met Eternity and Thor and Jane were there. And it was actually a very good scene. I really liked it. And I really liked the ending. The ending was very good. Now, I'm going to start talking about Hercules. Yes, Hercules is in the movie. He's at the post-credit scene when he was talking to his father, Zeus. Now, I'm pretty sure they're setting up for Thor 5, where Hercules is like the villain, but then he becomes good and goes and fights his father, Zeus, who's going to be the main villain of Thor 5. Which, to be honest, I'm really excited for Thor 5. But other than that, I really like the movie, and I really hope it could have been way better than it was. But all I have to say, it's way better than Thor and Thor the Dark World, but it's not better than Thor Ragnarok. Thor Ragnarok is the best Thor movie ever. So I'm going to say the score for this movie. Now, originally I was going to give this movie a 9 out of 10. But then when I thought about it too much, I realized the movie is not that bad. So my final score for the movie is an 8.5 out of 10. I really like the movie. It is fun, it has life into it, but there are some things that didn't land. All I have to say, this movie is very underrated. And other than that, I'm going to start talking about something else. Phase 4 of the MCU hasn't impressed me that much. Other than Spider-Man No Way Home and Shang-Chi, and Thor Love and Thunder, and some parts of Multiverse of Madness, like, it hasn't impressed me. Now that I've watched Thor Love and Thunder, I'm really excited for Black Panther Wakanda Forever, and I'm really curious what they're going to do after Chadwick Boseman passed away. So I'm really curious and I'm really excited for the movie. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and goodbye. See you into the next video.